Welcome back, boys and girls. Today I'm going to be running through some of the games I'd like to be covering over the next year. So, as you can see, this is War Thunder. I'm going to be taking another look at War Thunder again once the American tanks roll in. The game changed a bit, and there's still a lot of problems with it, but I'm still hoping that it's going to get better. But it's not a game I'm playing as much right now. I'm going to be playing more of it in the future. So look out for more War Thunder action as time goes on. And the next game is Fractured Space. This is a game from Edge Case Games. They contacted me to take a look at their game that is in pre-alpha. Actually, it's not pre-alpha. I think it's beta at this point. They actually have some of the ships in at this point. And basically this game is like big battleships, similar to base ships from... what's that show? Battlestar Galactica, but the new Battlestar Galactica. So you've got big cruiser classes, you've got battleships, you've got like hunter ships that like blink around, you've got a strategic sort of holding certain parts of space to get resources to upgrade your ships as you go. And there seems to be a fair bit of strategy to it. I've played it a few times and I'll be doing some videos on it in the future. As you can see in this video part here, you can see that it's all broke up into different sectors. So that's going to be interesting. Next, Eternal Crusade. This is based on Warhammer 40k, and it's being done by Behavioral Studios in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. So the thing I like about this game is that I'm a huge Warhammer 40k fan. I like Space Hulk a lot, and this is a third-person game, and it's going to be like big, massive armies fighting big masses of other armies, and there's going to be Space Marines, there's going to be Chaos Marines, there's going to be Eldar, there's going to be Orcs, there's going to be Tyranids, there's going to be a whole bunch of different guys, and this is still really pretty early, this game. I don't even know if it'll be done fully next year, but it'll probably be beta as of next year at some point, maybe in like second quarter, third quarter. But right now they're still working on animations, they're working on effects, they're working on the background graphics. But just as of now, they've got new space, like the Chaos Marine model in. They've got new Space Marine models in. They got new Apothecary models in for medics and stuff. And the game looks pretty fantastic already. It's already looks like it's getting tuned up. So I'm really looking forward to this one quite a bit. You have a whole plethora of different weapons you can outfit your Marines with, like between like chain swords and bolters and las cannons, and you also have a lot of vehicles you can drive around in. They're all based on the stuff from the Warhammer 40k board game, so you're going to get all that kind of lore, all that kind of stuff, and they seem to be really sticking really close to the board game as far as just not trying to venture too far away from the essence of what that game is. So I'm more than almost every other game coming out next year. I'm looking forward to this one the most, and this is definitely a game I'd like to be covering on the channel. As you can see, this is one of the assassination animations. Once you knock a guy down and you remove his hit points, that's a way to permanently kill him. So you've got guys with jetpacks, you've got just everything that you can think of that if you're familiar with this franchise, even in general, like about 2 or 3 years ago, there was a game that came out from Relic Entertainment called Space Marine. It's a lot more similar to that than virtually any other sort of 40k game that you've probably ever seen or played. So I'm definitely looking forward to this one, and I hope you guys will be able to, get in there and play it with me as well. But I still have no idea when the beta's due to be coming out. I've talked to their lead community manager, and hopefully when that rolls around, I will be able to get you some early coverage of that. So, next, we are going to be taking a look at Star Wars Battlefront 3. This game is looking to be pretty damn sweet looking. The graphics are already looking really good. I don't know what the frame rate's going to be like, but just overall it looks pretty neat. Like there's going to be all the Empire guys, there's going to be the Rebels, there's going to be... It looks like it's going to be based on the old Star Wars movies, not the new garbagey ones. So you've got like these AT walkers, and there's going to be lots of different vehicles you can drive Hopefully the gameplay is really tight and solid. Looks like you're going to be able to do like the speeder bikes through the forest type stuff. And this is all early. It may not look anywhere near this good when the game actually ships or is even close to beta. So that'll be interesting as well. And next, this is a game called The Division. And it looks like it's a kind of a squad-based third-person game where it's kind of like in a dystopian kind of destroyed future where you've got to deal with everyone is trying to kill you, it looks like. I don't know too much about the story, but the visuals look fantastic. It looks like the gameplay is really polished and solid, and it also looks like this bus shelter is made out of titanium, because this guy's hiding behind this bus shelter like a boss. But already you can see that it has really solid animation. It has really good blending between the animations. The effects are already there. The lighting's already there. This game's looking really solid, and it's probably one of the games I'd like to play and cover on the channel as well. It's got a level of polish on it that you don't really see in a lot of games, and I'm hoping that this will turn out to be pretty sweet. I don't know how far along in the development it is. It looks like it's fairly far along as far as the graphics go, but as far as the amount of content for levels and the gameplay type stuff, it's hard to say how far along they are, but I think it's pretty close just based on what I can see right here. As you can see, there's lots of particle effects. And this guy's going to go down. Now he's dead. Looks like you can hop over and interact with a lot of stuff. Like even that guy walking up to the cab there, he closed the door. And this last game that I'm really looking forward to is called Dying Light. This one is a zombie parkour sort of survival type game where you've got to like hop over the heads of zombies, kind of like a sheepdog jumping over sheep. And you've got to try to run around the city and find like these survival crates that these guys have managed to find before you were able to get there, and they're telling you to go the hell away. But graphics look fantastic. Looks like they spent a lot of time on this game. It actually just recently got canceled for PS3 and Xbox 360, but it looks like it's still going to be on the newest current gen consoles as well as PC as well. So I'm really looking forward to this one. It looks pretty fantastic, and I don't know how much I'll be showing of it on the channel, but it's a game I'd really like to take a look at. If it's fun and entertaining and it makes good replay stuff and there's a decent multiplayer element to it, it's something that I think I would enjoy and I would like to show off a bit more of, because it looks like you can do some pretty crazy stuff in it. And lastly, I would like to just do a little last word sort of thing. I'll be covering World of Tanks in the future as well. The problem I'm having with World of Tanks right now is I'm getting to the point where I'm a bit disappointed with the lack of innovation and the lack of any real updates to make the game play any better. Like, they can only add so many more premium tanks and more branches of tanks and just kind of let the gameplay stagnate and not really try and make it any better. One of the things just to point that out is the fact that, like, the mini-map, the mini-map stuff that they're adding into the game has been stuff that they should have been able to add in a patch months and months ago, and it takes them so long to try and get these small little fixes to the game that makes it a lot more, you know, playable, a lot more fun. It levels the playing field with all the XVM cheating people, and the more I've been playing World of Tanks, I've been playing it for well over a year and a bit now. I'm getting to the point where I'm so disappointed with the lack of development on the game, and I just don't feel like it's improving anymore. The stuff that I've been waiting for, like motion physics, oh, let's do that later. Oh, multi-core support, let's do that later. FPS improvements, let's do that later. The Havoc stuff, oh, you know, let's do that later. It just seems like every time they say they're going to do something, it takes months and months and months if it ever even happens or comes out at all. And World of Tanks is just starting to really, more than anything else, just be sort of a disappointment and a letdown. Like, I still like a lot of elements about the game. There's still a lot of frustrating things about the game that I don't know if are design decisions or technological bottlenecks or breakdowns, but the channel, I think, in the future is going to be, it's going to have a decent amount of World of Tanks content in it, and I'm not entirely hopeful that World of Tanks is going to turn things around and make things better and such, because I'm also going to be covering one of the other games I actually forgot to put in this video, but Armored Warfare is probably going to take a huge bite out of World of Tanks for me, if it's any good. We don't know if it's any good, but I am looking forward to playing a lot more games that aren't World of Tanks. It's going to be part of the channel still, but nowhere near the lion's share of what it is now, because there's just a lot of other games coming out that look better, they play better, they run better, and World of Tanks is a contemporary game with all these other games. It doesn't stand up. Like, they don't seem to be able to keep up with the innovation of other companies, especially Western companies, which is basically all the ones making the games in this video, other than Gaijin and War Thunder, and that's a Russian team. So at the end of the day, it's a bit disappointing, but I don't really have anything else more that I can really say about it. Like, I want to retain everyone I can on the channel. I want people happy, but I also want to play stuff that I enjoy playing and that I think that people would also enjoy watching. And unfortunately for me, World of Tanks is just getting to the point where it's not standing up as well as it should, and it's not improving as much as it should. So that's kind of where things are at with the channel, and I will be trying to do more videos lately. I've been working on Pixel Panzers a lot, so look forward to coverage on that, because I will be putting out a gameplay video hopefully sooner rather than later. But being that we're only a two-man team, it's really hard to peg things down when sometimes we've got to fix things or move around what we're doing. But I just want to thank everyone for watching and supporting the channel. We just hit 7,200 subscribers. We're really close to 7,200. So thank you to everyone for watching. This is my video on the games of 2015 that I'm looking forward to the most. See you around.